Hello and welcome back to our France campaign. 3 things we have to worry about today. First of all, we have to beat the Holy Roman Empire in this war and, well, get a whole bunch of their money, I assume, because they declared the war on us. Yes, an absurd amount of money. Okay, beat them up, get an absurd amount of money. Second thing we have to worry about is the plague. It's happening, it's here, we're just going to have to deal with that. Third thing that's happening. The Mongol Empire's back. Actually, I guess we don't have to worry about that because the Abiyids are in the middle. But anyway, over here, let's do some sieging. I think we're at the sieging point of this war, right? Let's just have a quick look. Very much so. Yeah, we have double their troops. They will not be contesting us. Knight of Swords needs improved. Ooh, he gets a new thing. So this is our final thing as well, I think. Ideally, we want it to be a men-at-arms type thing. Do we want Pike Captain? I don't know if we want Pike Captain. We could always leave it. That is the other option. We can leave it until we get something worth having. What do we want? Besieger, I think, is useful. He has to be a military engineer, logistician, or fights a battle alongside a siege weapons men at arms. So he might do that, actually. That would be really nice if we could get siege. Yeah, if we get besieger, I think that would be great. Yeah, I think I'll hold off for besieger. Okay, that's fine. We'll just gather the points for now then. Okay, bunch of people in our prison. We're not going to worry about them. Not going to worry about this or this. This is all fine. Right. Are we building? No. Okay, so I will actually extort my subjects to get some money. And let's continue sieging. Let's go. Speed 4 at least. Yeah, I'll make my courtiers dislike me. I don't care if courtiers dislike me. It's not a problem. Right. Cool. So we got that one. We'll also sell trivial titles while we're here. And I guess we'll head to this one over here. Have I got a battle war? Actually, I'm not going to be capped on battle war score, right? Because they're attacking. So I should try and defeat their army if I can on the way past. Martha's paid me 900 for no reason. That's great. I mean, it was our sell trivial titles, but still. Good. Let's increase hospices here. Windmills. Actually, I think here I'm going to get rid of the livestock pens. And I'm going to replace them with hospices. I think they might be very needed at some point soon to stop us getting the plague. Or at least stop us having it for as long. Actually, I don't know if plague resistance actually reduces the length of a plague. I think it just reduces the likelihood that it goes into your holding to start with. Okay, we're going to go here. We're not going to catch them. Right. Groin Flood has finished, and we got all the bonuses. So we got prestige. We got legitimacy, learning lifestyle. We get this little boost of development growth in every realm county there. We get another boost of development growth. We get a whole bunch of fort level. Yeah, it's nice stuff, I suppose. Right. Cool. Want another siege? Let's go beat them up. I've been invited to some hunts, and I've been invited to a coronation in Lyon. Well, given that I know the plague is coming, I'm not really feeling like I want to do that. Where is the plague, by the way? Doesn't appear to be here yet. Okay, well, that's interesting. Right. Heading up this way. Oh, we're going to catch... Actually, we're going to catch them in forests, and we get the defending in forest bonus. Nice. And now they're attacking us in forests. Shadow over Ferrara. Okay, it's Lucifer's Fever. So this is not the plague. This is Lucifer's Fever, which is something completely different. This is Apocalyptic Typhus. Alright. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not quite what we thought it was, but that's okay. Right, where are we? You want to do esoteric stuff? Do esoteric stuff. They're continuing to walk into us. Each time we defeat an army, we get war score. It's great. Ooh, it's failure. I will forgive him. They're still walking into us, which is great. Queen Brunasenda has come and paid us homage, which is nice. I've lost my Master of the Horse, which was Walter. So now we have you as the new Knight of Lances. Okay, it's pretty good. He's also going to be our master of the horse, so that's Aubrey. Yeah, Aubrey Plantagenet. Wait a second. Yeah, so it's his son who took over. That's interesting. Anyway, cool. Right. Ooh, Knight of Tourney is also improved even further. Nice. Okay. Let's enforce our demands. We get an absurd amount of money. We get to keep all of our land. Yeah, love to see it. Also, the Holy Roman Empire has negative that much money, which is definitely good for us. Oh, I was going to look at battles, but given I've clicked them away, I'm not going to do that. We didn't happen to get Besieger there, did we? No. Okay, well, that's fine. We need to sort out this first. Goblet Master. My implacable cupbearer, Ermesinde, is a dependable woman, bearing her responsibilities with considerable aplomb. Not only does she ensure my cup overfloweth, but those two of my guests in court, and always with a smile. Such enthusiasm and deftness are rare, and she be very useful. That could be, she could be very useful or something? Anyway. Oh right, it's another one of these ones where they buff will disappear if she disappears from our court. But it doesn't matter, because it will disappear anyway, so now let's just choose one that's kind of harmless. Found Holy Order. No. Multiple things I can do with legends. I've been invited to a hunt. I'm not going to go to that. Right. Prisoners. 17 prisoners. Okay. I'm going to do this first and just mass ransom. Get as many as we can out of our prison, just who will give us money. Oh, we already lost brimming goblets. Cool. You're not good enough. Give me a weak hook. You're not good enough. Give me a weak hook. You're not good enough. Give me a weak hook. I can get 10 gold for you. I can get nothing for you. Give me a weak hook. You, yeah, give me a weak hook. You, weak hook. And you don't want to leave prison. Yep. Wonderful. Let's go speed 5 and get all of those done. Wonderful. They are now all at my prison. We're almost ready for another war, I think. Yeah, that'd be good. Right, hold court we don't necessarily need to. You noticing this plague is not really seeming to, like, exist. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Maybe it will exist at some point in the future. Oh, disband our army, obviously. There we go. We're making almost 500 per month. It's insane. Maybe we should do another legend. What are my other legends? No, I don't need a lesson on legends. Thank you. So we have the heirs of Charlemagne, which would get us legendary palace, and we can consolidate the realm to immediately de jure drift a kingdom into your realm. The benefits of de jure drifting is that you get more taxes and things, basically. And it has some other benefits of opinion, but it's not actually that important. Okay. Gain access to the commissioned legend artifact. Yeah, and then this one is convert, right? But there's not really a lot of point converting because it's all Catholic. At least the land we have. It's the main thing it allows you to do is it allows you to declare another kingdom level holy war. But yeah, I don't really know if that matters because again, we're not really fighting people who are a different religion. We're fighting Catholics. Yeah, so I don't think either legend is actually good for us right now. The other thing we could do is we could promote Agnes's legend. Now, what's the benefit of promoting Agnes's legend? Well, we would get the promoter bonus of 1 martial and 2% prestige. And we get this if it goes into our baronies. But that's 45 gold a month for 1 martial and 2 prestige. Yeah, that's just not worth it, I think. Also, I think we're 3 years away from being able to change our French culture. Yeah, 3 years away. Cool. Right, we've finished Pilgrim's Quarters in Paris. Let's upgrade to the next thing. So we'll upgrade to Sick Houses. And then, yeah, I think it's time for us to declare a war. Okay, who are we going to war against? So these guys, where exactly is the rest of your land? I have no idea. Oh, it's up here. Okay. So we could potentially take that, and then Piedmont is actually not that close. We could declare a war against them and maybe Ostfalen at the same time. I think that would be reasonable. Yeah. So let's declare a demand fealty war. And we'll declare another one here. No, not seize de jure lands, demand fealty. Right, and then we can raise some troops over here. Let's go. Right. Popular support, thank you for the money. Go beat them up. Level of splendor has gone up. I was going to not raise our levies, but you know what? I raised our levies, so I guess I'm not going to undo that now. Right. We have defeated their army. You are not good enough to join us. Give me a weak hook. And you're not going to leave prison. That was 2 for 6,666. Reasonable. Okay. What's this? Be invited to King Prokop II's coronation. Who is Prokop II? Oh, so Bohemia's one. I don't really know if I want to go. I kind of feel like I don't want to go. It's not really, yeah, it's not in our interest to attend right now. Right. Got more hooks, got more prisoners. Let's have a look here. Get 10 gold for you. Wilhelm. I'll just get a hook for you. Detmar. I will get a hook for you. Also, why are you so ill? Okay, she has the horrible typhus. Also, she's not in my court anymore. I should really sort out this list. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all fine. So this is the Ostfalen War that we're getting land in. Alright, let's head up here. Nice quick siege. Next one. Okay, down here. And that's 100% war score. Petronilla died. Well, she can definitely leave our list then. New stewardship lifestyle thing. Architect. Means that building construction is even quicker. Building cost is down. And yeah, generally just fantastic. Now, do I actually need anything in here? Probably not. I don't think any of this actually applies to us. I don't think any of this is relevant. So we have two questions. One, do we want to go down martial? Or two, do we want to go down learning? There's positives and negatives. We're currently 57 and our health is poor. So we're probably going to die soon unless we get like a severe health boost. Our heir is 34. So that's pretty much right for him inheriting. So actually, I don't want to live longer. So, given that we don't want to live longer, let's maybe just go for this and go for like a advantage. And then we can go down one of these paths. And I think that would be good for us. Right. Clear that out. And then a bunch of building to do. Let's go for the final one there. Let's get to the next one there. Next one there. Next one there. And next one there. Wonderful. Back over here. Oh, and enforce demands. Otto has become my vassal. That's great. He is a powerful vassal, but he might not be actually after a couple of seconds. Right. Attack their army. Yeah, he might just be a temporary powerful vassal. But he maybe hasn't calculated how strong he is. No, it definitely thinks he's powerful. Okay, well, whatever. Aching bones. So that's fragile bones. Lowers my life expectancy. Not good. Invited to more grand weddings. Honestly, I think I'd just die instead. Seems like a reasonable choice to me. Right. Head up here. And we're going to siege. Looks like we're heading through the ground according to that line, but maybe that is correct according to that line. Right, here. Let's grab ourselves the next level of that. Let's grab ourselves the next watermill. And then prisoners. I'm just going to press the ransom all button and then we'll see who's left. Right, where are we? We're here. Okay. And we've taken their capital. Next one. Ooh, we acquired this Swavian spear. That seems very good. What's our current weapon do? Oh yeah, our current weapon is insane. Well, we could give this to one of our people here. Could go to our Knight of Wines if he doesn't have anything. Yeah. To grant our Knight of Wines this spear, which will increase his prowess by 8. Yeah, seems good to me. Nice. So he's now much better. Prowess affects how good their squires are, right? Yeah. So in theory, giving prowess artifacts actually improves the squires that are generated. Shadow over Lubeck. So that's Homefrith's coughs. You can do esoteric practices. Oh, it's right here. I see. Well, that's not ideal. You failed again? Okay, I say whatever. That's fine. We enforce demands. Nice. And we disband. Cool. And that's our army out of there. Can you get Besieger yet? Nope. Okay. Say no to everything. That's fine. Cool. And that's a little extra land. How are we looking in terms of our goals for restoring the Carolingian borders? We hold all of Lotharingia. So Bavaria is needed. Carolingian Germany is needed. So we need this bit of land right here. We need Iberia, but that's the most difficult one because I have the alliance currently. And we need Northern Italy. Yeah, so I think Germany is probably a good one for us here. Who's holding a grand wedding right next to us? 2 people I don't care about. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a court sort out while we're here. So let's go and marry court. And we're going to look for, first of all, women. And then we're going to sort by age. So we have you. You were formerly married to Walter. Okay. But you're still reasonable. And actually everyone else isn't getting married. So it's just you. So we're going to arrange marriage. Oh, somebody asked why I'm not doing matrilineal marriages. I'm just not doing them for now. Like, it's usually the best option most of the time. I just, I'm choosing not to. But there's no particular reason. We could always do them if we wanted to. You're going to marry my... you're going to marry my Master of the Horses? Just because it's even weirder. One, I was like, oh yeah, it's a good choice. They both have an inheritable trait. It'll be great. But also, she's just marrying the son of the person that she previously married, which is weird. So... weird and probably a good choice. That goes up in priority. Right. Let's go for men. We only have 3 to marry off. Okay. Well, actually, we only have 2 to marry off because he's not going to marry off. In fact, I probably shouldn't marry Radolf because Radolf looks like he's about to die anyway. So it's just Blasey. Lowborn. Let's say that we want an inheritable trait and we want you to be married to somebody who is not a ruler. And actually somebody who's lowborn. There we go. Let's see. So we have a couple of people who are quick. That's probably your best bet. You're going to marry... yeah, probably Kenna. There we go. Seems reasonable. Right. Let's go. Just as there's no reason to marry lowborn to lowborn, it's just a thing we're doing. We're just doing it for this playthrough. Adds a little bit of spice. And it's something else to do. Gives us a reason to pick one person over another, which also helps. With a little bit of the decision paralysis that this game can present. Just making arbitrary rules as you play through it. Helps a little bit with that decision paralysis. Because instead of having 20 names to pick from, you have 1. That's much better. Right, Wolfram, let's get 10 gold for you. Okay, oh, the next thing I need to do here. Clear that out. Let's make a children list. So we're going for reset, court, child. Sort by age. I did see we had a genius there. Wow, we have a lot of children in our court now. Turns out, if you actually marry your courtiers off, you end up with a lot more children in your court. Crazy. Our grandson Pierre seems fantastic. Herculean Comely. I think he's our heir's heir as well, which is even better. This is just a random person, dudes. Random person. Genius. child of Brunhilde and Guy, who's, yeah, they're both in my court. Okay. Cool. There we go. That's fine. I think it's time to attack this bit right here. To attack Carolingian Germany. So after this line here. So Thuringia, Hesse, and West Franconia. No allies. You've got some allies. No allies. Well, this is going to be fairly easy. Yeah, I think we declare 3 wars. Or, okay, yeah, 3 demand fealty wars. Demand fealty. Although, what are your claims? Nah, okay, I'll just take it all. And then demand fealty. Then over here, we can move this a little closer to our capital, so that'll mean our troops raise quicker. That's not actually our capital, but it is closer to our capital. I was going to not raise the levies, but I keep forgetting. And then we're heading over here. Right. Just straight in, start sieging. Okay. Shadow over Penrith. King's Evil is in Penrith. It is Apocalyptic Consumption. Ah, it's over here. Okay. It's fine. Esoteric Practices. Do it. They didn't work again? I'm starting to think this person's deliberately not doing things correctly. We need a new court chronicler. That'll be Brunhilde. And then we... I thought there was something else we needed, but actually I don't think there is. I think that was it. Oh, you should be improving my knights and my men-at-arms. But yes, you should definitely be doing that. And you should be converting this land. Wonderful. Right. Head over here, defeat their army. The Twin Sons. Tourmarche Demetrios is spreading around obvious hints that he would like to befriend me. He appears to be a natural socializer and is intimating that our shared talents in this area should naturally bring us together. Yeah, sure, why not? Somebody's got a claim on one of my titles. They can press it if they want. Here, let's grab ourselves... Probably chivalric dominance, make our knights even better. Seems good to me. Got some prisoners. You're worth 30 gold. You're worth 100 gold, sorry. In here. And then here. We're going to catch them. We defeated them. That is 77% war score. Next person, this mayor. Give me 30 gold for you as well. Building. Let's build some more cows. Let's build some more of that. Some more of that. Some more of that. And some more of that. Wonderful. So we're going to have a ton of hospitals. Another grim report from the county of Surrey. The people demand action. Purge the beast. They spread the king's evil. God wills it. So I can eradicate rats, or there's no need. Sure, you can eradicate the rats. That's fine. Flagellant cult. We can persecute them. Or say they're only hurting themselves. I'll persecute them. That's fine. Head over here. Prisoners taken in siege. I will get my 50 gold for you. He is good enough to be a knight, but he's landed, so we can't recruit him. Continue doing these. Right, and over here. And another siege. Medicinal jar. You can keep it. Yeah. That's fine. It will raise his learning. Hopefully then he won't fail at the next thing. King Ottokar's coronation. Of Bohemia. How many coronations is Bohemia going to have? It seems like too many coronations that they're having. Right, back over here. We've outlived Agnes. How did Agnes die? Childbirth. Yeah, that'll do it. 100% war score in our first war. Nice, we'll enforce demands. So we now have West Franconia. Next, we have some prisoners who have to be dealt with. 10 gold. Let's just get a hook. You. Let's just get a hook. Right. Clear those out. Head to the next place. Actually, head to the next place. There we go. Okay. Doomsday. We'll have an apocalyptic inquisition. We'll get rid of the apocalyptic cult as well. No cults. Seems good. I'm going to take his gold, because he offered me some gold. We need a new executioner. New executioner is going to be... Guy. Right. That's fine. And we need some more buildings. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. And do this. I don't know. Right, let's do that. Do I want to be friends with this guy? Well, it would stress me out too much to not be, so let's be friends with him. There's bad air over you. I will give it abundant flora. Yeah, disease is going along the coast, but it's not actually coming close to us. Here, let's upgrade our farms and fields and our hospices. Right. Beat him up. Chase him. We caught him. Okay. So let's see here. So that was 100 for 11,000. How are our knights doing now that we're slightly better? Not as good as you would think they were doing. Okay. And then the other one is just 0 for 0. Okay. Well, let's enforce our demands. That gets us Hesse. And then we can walk directly into the capital of Thuringia. We'll ransom anybody who will accept a ransom. Nice. Okay. Here's a bunch of randoms out of our prison. And then we can just get weak hooks or convert anybody. The reason I'm happy to do a convert there is convert still gets them out of my prison without us getting dread. The reason I'm not happy to just release them is because that it would lose us dread if we were to just release people, and we don't want that. Like this one, renounced claims would be fine as well. Our dread is only 2 though, so we could just... You know what? Our dread's only 2. It's the perfect time to let this guy out of our prison. Yeah. Because we're only losing 2 dread overall. That's fine. Right. And a bunch of buildings finished. We discovered Royal Armory. Nice. And we got some more renown. Royal Armory, I believe, is this one, which now means that we get all late medieval military buildings. Let's maybe go for Noble Oblige, or Oblige, which will get us accolade glory gain, which is useful now because we haven't maxed all of our accolades. Duchess Joan is trying to seduce us. I tell Joan to stop. Right, head down here, beat up their army. They backed off. That's fine. Keep chasing them. Stop in here and de-siege. Right. Head back over here. They're going to run. I'll do whatever it takes to end this plague. I've been invited to more coronations. Who's getting the coronation this time? Bonn is part of Lotharingia. Oh. Okay. Nope. Not interested. I'm busy. Right. Chase them down. There we go. We caught them. We've defeated them. And honestly, they probably caused us the most amount of casualties because we had to actually walk into somewhere and take attrition. But yeah, we're not killing very many with knights right now. But, yeah. Was I looking at the wrong side? I was maybe looking at the wrong side of the war. Anyway, doesn't matter. Enforce demands. Yeah. Cool. We now disband our army. That's fantastic. We got more people to get rid of in our prison. What was this? Caravan master. We need a new person to be. You. Wonderful. Right. Any of these can be pushed up? You can. As can you. And Knight of Swords. Still cannot be a besieger. Okay. Well, we'll keep trying. Right. Continue upgrading buildings. Ooh, we can upgrade our military academies now. Even more knights, and even more knight effectiveness, and even more men-at-arms size. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Okay. More of that. More of that. And more of that. More of that. Okay. So how are we looking in our decision? So that should have got us Carolingian Germany. It did. So we're missing Bavaria, Iberia, and Northern Italy. Bavaria would be this bit of land. Ah, so it's everything into this area. So, like, basically from below Bohemia down, we need all of that. Including the Holy Roman Empire's direct land, but that's going to be more difficult to get. Also, if I look here, currently have 107 of 140 to usurp. If we could usurp it, that would be great. That would be absolutely fantastic, because then we can just vassalize the rest, which I think would be very good. We still need to go to war with the papacy at some point, but overall, I think we're doing okay. Any sign of that, you know, plague? No? Okay, well, cool. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.